In this video, we're going to learn how to solve and graph an inequality. It's pretty much like an equation with one exception, which we'll show in a minute. But first, let's take a look at this one. So we're trying to solve this inequality. 2x plus 7 is less than 3. So I'll start by subtracting 7 from each side. So I get 2x is less than negative 4. Then I'm going to divide each side by 2. So I get x is less than negative 2. Now, one thing I want to do is check to see if this is a valid answer. So I take any x that's less than negative 2, say negative 3, and I'm going to plug it back into the original equation and see what I get. So 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Negative 6 plus 7 is 1. Is 1 less than 3? It is. So this checks out. It makes sense that x is less than negative 2. So now to graph it, I have a number line, and I'm going to label negative 2. So this is 0. And it has to be less than negative 2. It can't be equal to, so I'm going to use an open circle on negative 2. And it's going to be less than, so I'm going to shade in everything less than negative 2, and that is the solution. Here's another example. Again, I'm going to treat it like an equation to start. So I'm going to add 5 to both sides. So I get negative 3x is less than or equal to 18. Now to solve for x, I'm going to divide by negative 3. Here's where the exception to the rule comes in. So I get x on this side. 18 divided by negative 3 is negative 6. The rule is, with inequalities, anytime you multiply or divide by a negative number, we have to flip the sign. So here, instead of being less than or equal to, I'm going to say it's greater than or equal to. To prove this is the case, it's really helpful to check your answer. What is a value of x that is greater than or equal to negative 6? To make it real easy, let's choose a nice simple x value. Let's say x equals 0. That's greater than negative 6. So we're going to plug it back into here. So if x equals 0, this term will cancel. So I'll say negative 5 is less than or equal to 13. Is that a true statement? Yes. So this is a valid answer. So that means that we have the sign of the inequality correct. Always a good thing to check. So again, to graph it, I make my number line. There's 0, there's negative 6. It's going to be greater than or equal to negative 6, so since it's equal to, I make a shaded circle, so it can be negative 6. And it's going to be something greater, so I'm just going to shade in to this direction. So that is how you do inequalities. Again, very similar to equations with that one exception about the negative sign flipping it. But always double check your answer just to make sure that it works. So until next time, I am Derek Genova. Have a delightful day.